What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net, and behind me you see a beautiful white Lincoln Town Car. That's the next car I'm bringing you folks this week for sale. It's a beautiful 2008 Lincoln Town Car, Signature Limited. It's a one-owner car with, it literally just hit 61,000 miles as I pulled into the parking lot here. 61,000 mile, one owner, 2008 Lincoln Signature Limited. Beautiful car, white over tan. Real excited to show it to you outside. It's actually a nice day out. We really haven't got much of a winter out here in New England yet, but the salt's all washed away from some recent rain, so I'm excited to bring you a car outside. Let's get into it. We're going to do a walk around, inside, outside, all the way around. We'll take it for a spin and bring it back to the shop. I'll tell you all about it. What's behind? And here she is, a beautiful 2008 Lincoln Town Car, Signature Limited package. A one-owner car with 61,000 miles. It's finished in a beautiful performance white, which is kind of like a, I guess the best way to describe it is like a plain white. It's not a pearl or a tri-coat. It's just like a regular white with a light cashmere leather interior. Beautiful color combination, especially with that interior color. Chrome wheels, stainless pillar trim, nice pinstripe down the side. This is a one-owner car out of an estate in New Jersey that was really well serviced, dealer serviced, clean Carfax, and a lot of service history on the Carfax report. This car came to me, I don't know, a few weeks back, and I went through this car just like I go through all my other cars. This car got 4 brand new white wall tires. 4-wheel brakes all the way around, pads, rotors, fresh oil change, even though it wasn't due for one. I actually think the oil was just changed on it. I did also reseal the air intake cowl before that started to leak. That's common with these town cars. If you have that issue with your town car, I have a video on my channel on how to do that. And then a few other things I did to it was like I had to replace one of the blend door motors. What else did I do to this town car? I think I did something else. I can't remember. I know it might come to me afterwards, but, I get so many of these town cars. Sometimes they just blend together. Anyways, like I said, this is a one-owner car. This is a really clean, very presentable car. It does have a few imperfections, which I'm going to show you as I go around a little closer in depth. This car was, I think, really well cared for. I think it was garaged some of the time, but it wasn't garaged all of the time. And I think that's why it shows some of these minor imperfections. I'm not too sure. I wasn't able to meet the previous owner or see where the car came from. Beautiful chrome 17-inch wheels. I'm going to say 18-inch, but they're 18-spoke 17-inch wheels. Wrapped in brand new Travel Star UN 106 thin sidewall tires. You know I love those tires. They're the correct sidewall, white wall for these cars. But you can see in the wheel here, shows a few minor pit marks there on the wheel, but you come down the side here, no dings or anything like that. The paint shows really well, nice and glossy. There is some staining. You can see on some of this stainless trim here on the, I don't know what they call this, the threshold molding. That's kind of one of those things that I was like, oh geez, I've never seen that happen before. Very, very minor. Little itty bitty chip right there on that door. You can see some remnants of maybe like some hard water stains on this chrome trim. Then you can see this amateur touch up here. That's probably been on there forever because I tried getting it off and I just couldn't. But you can see there was a scratch or a scrape there. And then somebody must have painted it. It must have been an older person who painted it with a giant paintbrush or something. But there's a few other minor, like this little scrape up here. Marks on the body. But overall, you see the car down the side here. Shows really well. Another 17-inch white wall tire, brand new. Again, just a few little marks of corrosion on the inside of a few of the spokes. Brand new brakes all the way around, pads and rotors. Got some like watermark staining right here on the rear bumper cover. Taillight shows well. A little bit of discoloration. I don't know if that was tree sap or bird droppings. And then you can see a little impression in the back bumper here. Now I think the deck lid, I shouldn't say I think, I'm fairly certain the deck lid and the roof of this car have been repainted. The reason why I say the deck lid is because you can see the Lincoln and the Town Car emblems are missing. And the paint looks really, really good, almost too good. Whoever did it did a really great job, and they took this off. I think there was a few small giveaway spots on the roof, like inside this windshield molding is a very minor spot of overspray. But the quality of the paint that they did was really good. There's really no tape lines or anything like that, but definitely the deck lid and the roof. The back bumper is original, and I obviously can tell that because it's got the original selling dealer sticker still on it. This chrome, molding here is real common to get cracked and stress cracked, and it shows really well. Very, very minor cracking on that side right there, but that's hard to find those nice. Now, it did just sprinkle out just as I was starting to take the pictures, so there is a few little water droplets on the car, but you can see here the paintwork actually looks really well. There's no paint lines or anything on the moldings here, but you can see a little spot right there. I don't know if maybe a tree branch or something like that could have scraped the roof and the deck lid. Maybe something in the garage came down and damaged it or scraped it up. It has another amateur paint touch up there. Little chip right there. Come around the back here. Again, a few more stains on the lower part of the bumper from some road kick up. A couple light scrapes that were maybe touched up at one point. Another 17-inch chrome wheel. Again, a few little pot marks in some of the spokes. Brand new white wall tire. And again, like I kind of pointed out on the other side, you can kind of see just a few little spots in this stainless. It really doesn't jump out at you, but you can kind of see it etched into the trim there. Come down the doors here, and you can see the doors are in real nice shape. No dings or anything like that. Keypad, there's a little bit of, I don't know what that is, buildup underneath the keypad. So again, that's why I kind of think that this car may have been outside some and may have lived in the garage some, because there's some parts of the car that show like it's a garage car, like these windshield wiper arms. But there's some spots like, the weathering on this chrome. Unless it was acid rain or something that might have damaged that. I come down the side here. The sides look real nice. Little chip right there. Another chrome wheel, white sidewall tire. Yeah, just a few minor spots of corrosion in some of the pockets. Windshield shows well. Blue skies in the back there. Stuff like this, a little pot mark like pitting in the white metal of the hood ornament. Hood shows really nice. Little bit of a little spot there. Maybe another spot right there. Headlights show really well. Grille shows really well. Some very light scratching you can kind of see on the top. The surface of the grille. Bumper. A little bit of a touched up chip there. Some staining there. And then some stress cracking. You can see here, might have bumped up against something at one point. Overall, the car shows really, really well. It's a beautiful 61,000 mile car, and it literally just hit 61,000 as we came in here. It's higher mileage than I normally deal with, but a really nice car. And what I've realized is not everybody is looking to replace their town car or get a town car that's got 20,000 miles and they want to pay their premium for that miles. They just want a nice driver, and I think this car fits that bill quite nicely. You can see how great it looks. And really, I've gone through the car and serviced it just like any other car. It's a really sharp running, driving car, and it's a really great looking car all the way around. And like I said, you'd be the second owner of this car at only 61,000 miles. All right, let's take a look on the inside. I'm going to show you that beautiful cashmere leather. We'll take it for a spin. All right, coming to the inside of the car. Open up the door jambs here. You can see a beautiful cashmere leather. Inside, all the jambs nice and clean, no rust. You know, that's a great thing about this car. Even these sill plates, usually these start to show a little bubbling and pitting. Really nice shape. Leather shows really, really well. All the weather stripping and door seals and gaskets are in nice shape. Non-smoking car, like I prefer them to be. Dash pad and everything is in really nice shape. Steering wheel shows well. You can see the pulp and the grain in the leather, and the stitching, you can feel it's real nice. It's got the power adjustable pedals, automatic headlights. I did say it had HID, so I'll turn those on and show you those in just a minute. Carpeting is real nice. It's got two little grease stains here that, now that I rub them, look like they're coming out. Probably should have tried that a little bit better beforehand. You know, some wear and tear on the leather seat here. Like I said, this is a 61,000 mile car. Overall shows well. Nice and soft, nice and plush. But you know, if you get up close, you can see some cracking and on this armrest as well. It shows a little bit of age. I don't know if the person who had this car was a hardcore leaner. Gangsta lean, as we say. What's weird though is like this door pull strap is in beautiful shape. Usually these start to show the wear quicker. All the wood trimmings are in really nice shape. The gold anodizing, all the switches, there's no wear or abnormalities there. The carpeting down here is all really nice. This guy flips right open. We'll come to the back here. Again, inside the jam, real clean, no rust. Again, the Lincoln sill plate shows really nicely inside the jam up there. Headliner shows really well throughout the car. Got the little flip open lids here. Again, all the pull straps show really, really well. Carpeting shows really, really well in the back here. No, you know, sometimes you see these things, people stuff, you know, tissue boxes in them, and these things are all pulled out and the elastic's all stretched out. Back seat shows well. Seat belts, it does have right here a scratch in the leather that's not a tear, it's not torn, you know, it's not split open, but like the top leather surface has like a scratch in it, probably from somebody carelessly putting something on that back seat. Come around over here. Again, inside the jam, nice and clean. Threshold sill plates, nice and beautiful. Again, the headliner, really nice shape, light cashmere color. Come in and show you the carpet here. Carpet is in really nice shape as well. Back seat on this side, nice shape, nice and plush. Fold that down, you got dual cup holders, although I really wouldn't trust those. Has the Lincoln insignia. Again, these seat back pockets are in nice shape. Those flip open and close with ease. All the wood trimming here is in really, really nice shape. The interior of this car is really nice for 61,000 miles. Coming to this door. See, it's nice and clean in there. Again, all the gaskets and weather stripping show really well. This passenger seat shows nice, you know, some regular or normal creases, I should say, from leather wear. You have your dual flip open the center console, and then your dual cup holders. I would trust those cup holders a little bit more. Come across the dashboard here. All the wood is nice and bright. It's not dulled out or faded. Again, the top of the dashboard is in really nice shape as well. Carpeting shows really nice over here on the passenger side as well. The Lincoln script, nice and clean. Come over to the door panel again. Again, your door pulls are in really nice shape. All the wood, I mean, the wood is in a phenomenal shape on this car. You know, I've seen some of these cars with less mileage and there's scratches, and I would have to say maybe whoever had this could have been single or widowed, because there's really no abnormal wear. A little bit of color wear right there, which is kind of a weird spot. The flip open little hideaway spots. We'll jump behind the wheel, show you what we got for keys and books. Pop the hood, pop the trunk. Let's take her for a spin after that. All right, behind this driver's seat here, in the driver's seat, I'd like to show you the key situation I got here. I have both original master keys, 2 remotes, and also the valet key for this car. We'll turn it on here. You can see 61,000. And I am a little low on gas, which you'll get. These cars read in low gas so early. It's still got an eighth of a tank left. Let's see here. Reset. 61,002 miles on this car. You have the cruise control settings, the radio and temperature control settings. Also have all the books and manuals for this car, along with the nice leather case that it comes in. Clean glove box. Center ashtray area. Nice and clean. Non-smoker's car. Climate control works. Like I said, I did replace a blend door. Is there a circulating motor for the driver's side here? One way to check your car if you have any faults is you do off and floor and then the auto button. And you can see here it goes into an automatic diagnostic mode, we'll say. And what you want to see is all the lights light up on the screen. That'll tell you there's no faults. Give it a minute. Checking all the blend door motors. Come on, baby. There we go. No faults. So if there was an issue, it would show a code like this one was showing. Then you just push off and it goes back to normal. This one was showing code, I think 6622, which is the driver's side. 6-disc in-dash CD, sound mark, radio. One other thing that I did notice with this car, and it's kind of common on this era, is you can see the lids for these vanity mirrors are both broken. I remember when these cars were new, these cars were breaking off. I think they changed the style when they changed the overhead console here. I think around 06 maybe. It's common for these lids to come sailing off, unfortunately. I'll pull that hood there. Actually, we'll take the keys off the trunk. Coming around the front here, you can see those HID headlights. My favorite headlight treatment for these cars. I think every one of them should have come with them, but hey, that's just me. Underneath here, you can see clean, tidy, some surface rust and corrosion on some of the nuts and bolts. When I get all weirded out and crazy about a car and show you how, all the nuts and bolts are perfect and this and that, that's why I get excited, because this is normal to see. A little bit of surface rust on some of these brackets, the nuts and bolts, these fasteners. The car was a New Jersey car. It's going to obviously show some corrosion on some of those components. Above all, though, this car is, I would say is above average for what you would expect. But that's why I get so excited when I see stuff that's absolutely perfect on a car that's old. But again, under here, real clean, fresh oil change, topped off the fluids, new wiper blades, all under the hood. Shows really, really well. Looks like it's got an upper radiator hose replacement. That was not from me. Again, those HID headlights, which I absolutely love. Coming around to the back, I'm going to show you my favorite trunk feature on these cars, and that's the 2-push Automatic trunk opener here. You can see here the floor mats. I got the original floor mats. The two front ones have the Lincoln insignia, and the rear one's up there. Your quarter-mounted spare. Over there you have a air suspension off button. You close it down here. Close it down, and then it has the automatic soft close pull down as well. Let's take this town car for a spin. Now, let's get it out on the road. I'm going to show you how she performs. Auto locks, engage. One other thing that I noticed, and I actually only noticed this when I was driving it up here, is this pillar on this side. Maybe I'm just seeing things. For some reason, this looks like a different shade than that one, but now that I look at that one, I don't know. Anyways, it does have a little bit of a scrape down here, and I know what that's from already. It's from somebody reaching in to scrape your inspection sticker off and catching it with a tool or a scraper or something like that. You can kind of see a little bit of a scrape there. All right, let's get it out on the road here. Shut the lights off. Dual power seats. We got heated seats. Those work. I do know because I have driven this car quite a bit, and it's an absolute pleasure to drive. Shifts to all the gears perfectly, handles the road beautifully, drives nice and straight down the road. It's the one thing I miss about doing videos inside, although like I said, we haven't had much of a winter up here in New Hampshire. We've got a few small snowstorms, but like mild weather after. You can see most of the snow is melted, except for where they have plowed. And then we just had downpouring rain a few days ago, so the roads are free of salt and crap. Get it through the gears coming off of this red light here. You can see how smooth she drives, nice and quiet. Appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you for continuing your support with me on the channel here. Papa Bear and I greatly appreciate it. I'm excited to bring you even more cars coming up. Should be later this week. I got another town car coming up, and I'm working on another Cadillac brougham. That's obviously the two that I favor the most, but I did get a lot of great interest on that 91 Coupe Deville, which as we speak is on its way out to Omaha, Nebraska. So thank you anybody who has inquired, but unfortunately that car sold very quickly, and it's on its way out to Omaha, where its new second owner essentially is. It was in the same family for its whole life. Anyways, number here is 978-930-1004 if you have any questions about this Lincoln Town car. And like always, don't let distance stop you from getting a dream car in your driveway. Just like that Cadillac going out to Omaha, Nebraska, I can get this car dropped off right to your front door. So give me a call, Anthony, at 978-930-1004. Check me out on Instagram, Specialty Motorcars NH. Also Facebook, I have a lot of sneak peeks there on both those social media pages. Price of this Lincoln Town car is going to be $13,995. Again, any questions? 978-930-1004. My name is Anthony. Appreciate you all for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments about this town car, and I will talk to you later this week with the next car that's coming up for sale. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you soon.